doing the Scorpios? How are you Scorpios doing out there? So, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, I will leave my information in the comments below. You see my availability and when I'm able to do them. And if you could, please like, subscribe, and share these videos. I would also love to hear your comments and things like that, if this resonates with you. So I think we're gonna just kind of leave it open to kind of see what unfolds. I'm gonna look at the general thing of Scorpio when it comes to a love reading, and it's just whatever kind of shows up. So, and we'll look into past relationships, current relationships, and future relationships. So let's take a peek. See what's going on with the Scorpio. Okay. I kind of feel like there's some good things coming out with Scorpios as I'm starting. When it comes to like some more emotional grounding, but as I'm already starting, what's crowning all of this is I'm already getting the devil being thrown out at you. So I kind of feel like you guys are still caught up in old patterns and being a little obsessive compulsive, if that makes sense. Hard-headed, just saying it, calling you out. I feel like you have been wanting to be more withdrawn from others at the moment. I'm getting the Seven of Swords, and then I'm also getting the Hierophant right under. This is kind of with the most recent past I'm kind of just looking at, see what's going on with you, get a general. So I kind of feel like you've been, it's like I feel like you've been betrayed a little bit, or you had some kind of, some deceits. Betrayal's a big word. Deceit makes more sense as I'm kind of feeling it. And I kind of feel like you've been deceived by someone. And I think you're learning that. You're realizing what's going on with your past. But to be honest with you, I feel like you've also been hard-headed and holding on to that person as well. Because, with the Five of Swords, it's like there's some deceitfulness, but I kind of feel like it's a little on your end and theirs. Codependency is one thing I want to say. Emotional codependency, yeah. I can see you guys are going through some heartache currently as I'm looking at the present. I'm getting the Four of Pentacles reversed, then I'm getting the Three of Swords, and then I'm getting the Six. So it's like you're really focused in on the past right now. This is coming in the heartache and the stuff that's kind of going on with you. You're reflecting. I'm seeing you being hard-headed, holding on to that past stuff still. Even though I kind of feel like you have been doing some work on yourself, the cards are showing a different story. So it's like they're showing that you're starting to understand and release some of the stuff from your past and that heartache. But I still feel like you got to do some more work, just a little bit. Yeah, it's like a happy energy when it comes to this. This is interesting. As I'm kind of seeing the whole story kind of play out with some of you, I'm seeing you're starting to take the gems and realize, yeah. So it's like you're starting to get the gems and you're starting to see the patterns and everything. You're starting to see what's been holding you back. And you've been kind of hard on yourself about focusing in on learning this stuff. Because I'm looking into the future. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting the Queen of Swords. And then I'm getting Temperance over here. And this is all about becoming more grounded and balanced in your emotions and where you're going with stuff. So the future is looking quite bright for you because you're realizing the patterns and you're stepping into your destiny and where you're supposed to be going with things. So you're releasing all that heartache and issues that have been going on with that past relationship, and you're moving into a place to where it's like you really have more grounded realizations of all of those things in that relationship. So it's like, when you're in a relationship and you're in the thick of things and you're going back and forth, and you're in that karmic cycle, and we're just going to use, it's that the Wheel of Fortune. When you're in that cycle, oh, this relationship's going to solve me, or that relationship's going to solve me. And you get together, then you break up. You get together, then you argue. You get together, and then it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Interesting enough, we're talking about a water sign at the moment, which is not just all water signs. We all tend to do this, but you're more apt to be in that state. So it's like you're very up and down, as the water flows, But it's like when we're in those states, look, when we're caught up in those repeating cycles and we allow them, again, we're talking about the devil here, and we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay, crowning everything. It's like, look, you're the one who's allowing yourself to think that this relationship's actually going to grow to the next level when you're completely going to do different things. The person keeps dragging you down to here every time you step up. They're dragging you down to here every time you step up. So it's time to, as you're realizing this, step on to the future and realize where you're going with things. Because this person is literally just holding you back. And I think you've realized that. You've finally realized, but you're the one who allows it back in. So every time you think this relationship's going to play out in your mind, just letting you know this, it's not. If the relationship was meant to work out, it would have worked out. It would have worked out a long time ago. It's just not the one. But remember, I got the Capricorn up there, the devil. So it's like, what do you really want? When you finally look at what you want, put it out there to the universe, put it out there within, and you look at yourself and see what's really going on. There's so many stories when it's like, when I stopped looking for love, that's exactly when it'll show up to you. Literally. I'll be deep in meditation, it's like, or this or that. When I'm in meditation, I'll have the attachment, the visualization, see what it is, but then I'll let it go. I don't, it's like, it's exciting to see where it goes, but I'm more interested in getting to know who I am as a person, know what I want and what I love, instead of putting it on someone else. When you release the control and the manipulation when it comes to a relationship, and you step into falling in love with yourself, you match that vibration, and you're so in a place where you don't need love that you resonate that out, you vibrate that out, then everyone around you, it's like you see people that are, it's like when they get married, and it's like you see them, next thing you know, everybody around them, the woman and the man, or the woman and the woman, depending on the relationship you're in, or the man and the man, it's like they're resonating so much deep love for themselves, and then they're resonating it with the other person, that everyone attracted to them, it's like they're always being picked up, and they're always like being looked at. It's like, because that whole love feeling. So it's like when you do that on yourself, you're so comfortable with yourself, you don't need a relationship. That's exactly when the relationship shows up, period. Because you're matching the vibration of the people that you truly want to be in a relationship with. If you're putting out a vibe and you need that kind of relationship, and we're referring back to what's going on with this reading, it's like the devil, look, you're going to attract that level at where you're at that moment. So if you're needy, or if you're this or that, or even just you're learning the lessons, that's a great thing, but stay single a little bit. Stay single a little bit. Focus in on your self-love and cultivating who you are and what you want to be, or who you truly are, getting rid of the acquired personality and the ego. And again, the ego's not, we're not trying to over transcend the ego. We're trying to match our intuition and ego together, so they're at one. Okay? So anyway, let's look. I kind of feel like that was for the singles, and a lot of you, it's like, so again, if it's your story, and then a lot of it, whatever doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. Take the stuff that actually resonates and hits with you, okay? Let's look at the ones that are in a current relationship, because that to me kind of felt like the ones that were really current, but even though there might be stuff similarly playing along, let's see what's going on with ones that are currently involved with someone. And then we'll look into whatever comes up. Someone new coming in. What's going on with the current relationship for Scorpio? I'm getting multiple stories here. One, I'm seeing, it's like I'm seeing someone being very happy and they're just meeting someone. Even though I'm supposed to be looking at currents, so it's like I got different stories showing up. So, all right. I said currents. Give me just a second. Let me finish up the stories I'm getting it, and then we'll jump right into the currents. Look, I'm seeing a lot of excitement as the story's coming in for whoever this resonates with. I'm seeing you stepping in and actually having fun. Be excited, have fun with the person. I'm seeing you, it's like getting together and seeing each other. Hold on. Kind of feel like it's a travel thing. So I don't know if you're about to go traveling with them, going out to like the desert, the forest, or something like that. That's the kind of imagery I'm being shown. Meeting them and going to like some kind of a group celebration or something like that. And I don't feel like there's a holiday thing, by the way. More like dating and getting to know and hang out and vibing with friends. Anyway, let's see what that is, and then I'll go right into current. Yeah, I could see as the story's coming in for this particular person or Scorpios, it just looks like just have fun and go with it. I'm just saying it's like you're being free, you're exploring, you're investing, you're having fun, and that's really what's coming in as I'm looking for advice and kind of seeing the story. But sorry, it had to come through. I'm just getting it out of me. If I don't follow through, when I see it, I say it. So I'm sugar-coated. I just give it as I see it. So let's look into the currents. Okay, here it is. For the current Scorpios. So we got Judgment reversed is what we're crowning it with. I'm looking at how you view them. I feel like you're looking at options. You're kind of maybe a little withdrawn from them a little bit. Feel like you've been through some stuff because yeah, it's like I got the Two of Wands and then I have the Four of Swords reversed, and it's like I feel like you've had just some time to think. You're looking at other options, at least as you're viewing this person. I'm seeing it's like I got the Nine of Wands reversed. There's some caution coming. You're kind of releasing. I feel like you were on guard, but now you're not on guard anymore. This is kind of literally just explaining. It's like I feel like you've got some woundings going on, and it's like I got the Page of Pentacles showing up here reversed, and it's like I feel like you're being more focused in on what your needs are, what you want to have. It's interesting. A lot of the stuff is, so I got Temperance, and then I got the Three of Coins reversed, both of them. So I do feel like it's like, look, this is literally explaining, it's like, you're coming from a place that I would actually recommend some more self-reflecting on stuff like that. Even though maybe you're not finding any value in this person anymore. You're kind of realizing that I kind of feel like you've been wasting your time, that they may be emotionally immature. Let's look into how they view you, and then we'll get some advice for you. So I got the Page of, or I got the Ace of Wands reversed, and I have the Knight, or the Page of Pentacles reversed. This person's holding back. I do feel like they are emotionally immature as I'm kind of tapping into their energy a little more. I feel like they have some issues when it comes to expressing their anger. This is the biggest thing I'm actually being shown. So I got the Devil reversed, and then I have the Five of Coins. You've been through this person with a lot. I feel like this is a long relationship you've been in, or you've been around this person a lot, or you've known them a long time. And the way they're viewing you is like, I feel like they've been trying to figure out and struggle with themselves to where they're coming to an understanding of how they've been kind of codependent on you. And they're realizing that. And the way they're viewing you in a whole nother light is like, so now I get the Queen of Coins, and then I'm also getting the Hermit reversed. I feel like they've been holding back a lot with you. And they're coming to a place where they're actually starting to come out and talk more. Hold on, let's get some more. Let's see what you should do. You know what? Let's look at the advice for you two. oh, I'm getting heartache as soon as I'm getting into this. It's like my heart is really hurting. So it's like I'm getting stabbing pains as I'm kind of connecting this relationship. So that could be you or it could be them. I feel like there may have been some distance for a while, but let's get some advice for you. So this is the current relationship going on. So I kind of feel like some of you you're not talking to each other, or you're distant from each other. There's some heartache going on, stress, and I do feel like it was maybe the other person. But if it's you, it could be you or it's like if whatever the story comes in, it's either you or them. There's like a longing to be back. So maybe you separated or something like that for some of you in this current relationship. But let's look at the advice. I kind of feel like, yeah, you're in a place where it's like you're looking for something else. I kind of feel like you're not wanting to maybe continue with this person, and they're just kind of closed off. It's a juggling act. But anyway, let's look at the advice. So I got the 6 of Swords reversed, and then I have the 2 of Coins, 10 of Coins, and then I also have the Ace of Cups, and then I also have the 6 of Cups. And also, I was curious for clarity, and then I also got the 8 of Coins reversed. So maybe, so you got the 6 and the 8, and those are usually cards that you're working on yourself, and you're working on also moving in the right direction. To me, I feel like this is a time that's going to be, some space might be a great idea from you and this person. Even though things may look like they're going to be balanced, I want you to focus more on your work, where you need to be going in life. Because right now, anything that's going to be said, I think past hurts are going to be emotionally, this may be for you and them, hear the message. I feel like you're not emotionally in a right place to communicate. So I want you to take some time for yourself and maybe not say what you've been thinking you need to say. Because right now it's about time for you to look within a little bit. Not look within, but yeah, it's always good to look within. Look within, but also come from a place of just, right now I just feel like if you were to communicate anything, it would come off wrong. So maybe just taking that time to get that self-reflection on where you need to go with this relationship. And to be honest with you, let's see what you need to do when it comes to this relationship. Yeah. See, I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and then I'm getting the Knight of Rods. I always look at the Knight of Rods as someone who's kind of, let's see how this is actually explaining to me. It's like someone who's comes off really good, really passionate, really diving into things. But as I'm kind of seeing this for the advice, I'm seeing it really holding in and focusing in on your money, focusing in on your future, focusing in on getting the passions done. And that's what the advice is for this. So it's like, that kind of reiterates what I was just already feeling. So, let's see what else is coming in. Let's just see some general advice for Scorpios in general, okay? It's just coming to me to say, so I'm just going to get whatever it's like coming out for you. What does a Scorpio need to know? Interesting enough, finances are coming in, so it's like I feel like you should be not spending right now, just kind of doing your own thing with saving. I feel like some of you have been dropping. I'm starting to see money falling, so it's like maybe you've been spending a little bit too much money, so keep that money to yourself. Don't be spending, or at least right now. Even though it's the holidays are coming up, get everybody a gift card for $1. No, I'm kidding. No, try to budget. Just because it's not brand new does not mean it's it's a horrible gift. So get stuff for somebody. It's like, you get my meaning. Get something that's like, not so expensive. It doesn't have to be the best for everybody. Anyway, let's see what else is coming in for you. general for all Scorpios. So I got the, what is it? The Ace of Swords reversed. I got the Ace of Wands upright. Then I also got the Five of Swords reversed. Then I also got, when it comes to the what is it? The King of Pentacles. Then I also got the Lovers reversed. So I feel like there's a whole cycle going on when it comes to finding the value in the relationships, and how the relationships that some of you are in, you know, it's time for them to be looked at in a whole new way and find the value. I'm seeing, it's like when I'm seeing the Lovers reversed, look, that's all about hard work and going to the relationships. To me, that's kind of feeling like it's more of a work thing going on. And the one it's attached to, as far as like looking into helping what energizes you. And let's say the relationship and work. Looking into more of your passions and what you want to get done. And it's like, I feel like some of you also, this is another story that's kind of coming in for me. I'm sorry, I'm hitting like multiple things as I'm getting you kind of connected with all the Scorpio messages. Some of you, I feel like you're coming to a place where you're going to be coming together more, but I do feel like, I'm talking about relationship wise with this specifically. You're coming back, you're not being so standoffish, and that person isn't either. But to be honest with you, you need to make sure that you're in a place to communicate good, because I feel like this relationship, some of you that this resonates with, it's time for you to maybe move on from this relationship, or at least keep the distance that's going on with you with this relationship. Because I'm also getting at the bottom, I was kind of curious, I got the King of Cups, and I'm just seeing some rocky times at the moment. So remember, I was speaking with some of the other stuff. It's like, I feel like right now, it's not the time to make any big decisions. I don't think your emotions and your thinking are together as one. I think they're way too all over the place. So it's like, go with, maybe pull yourself back from people as much, unless they're really good friends that communicate and they're also there to listen. But as far as like, I want you to focus in on what you want to do as work and passions. It's like, what do you want to cultivate in this world? You know, when we have a time and we take that introspection and we focus in on what we need, and we stop focusing in on making ourselves happy through a relationship, we get what we want. So because we stop yearning for that other thing, the other stuff that we're focused in on and we become passionate about starts to turn up and show up. I know when I do that in my personal life, just because I see things happening. When I stop getting into a place of, oh, I need that other person, or I need those relationships, it's like, look, you'll have those relationships and everybody's had them. It's like where you're push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. And it's like, and then you realize later, after you've reflected over some of these relationships or these past relationships over your life, it's like, I've had relationships where it's like, I realize that I messed up a lot of things because I thought things, I had this whole thing come out in my experience thinking that, oh, this is really what's going on. That person's doing this to me, or that person's doing that to me. When in actuality, I was in my mind too darn much. My emotions weren't stable, and it turned out that I self-destructed a relationship. And we've all been through them. Everybody's been there. You can raise your hands now. Raise your hands. All of us have been through these experiences. But I realized that I had caused a lot of the own issues. It takes two in a relationship. I sometimes get into a state where I'm not in a place to talk, or I'm not emotionally grounded to where I can communicate. So I got to come to a place like, am I ready to talk? Is this making sense? I need to sit with this. Is this really what's going on? Discern, have that retrospection. Is this really what's going on? If you still feel like it is, let's say a week or two later, then express yourself when you're ready and you feel you're ready. Probably not before. So I know when I actually do that, and then I feel better and I know what's going on, and I start seeing, and I pull back. And what I mean by pulling back, by the way, is like, oh, go within. Maybe it's time to take some time for yourself so you can get a better understanding of the stories that are playing out with your mind and what's ever going on in your relationship, so you can see about how to handle it best, like I keep saying. So anyway, I feel like all the messages that have been delivered for Scorpio have been. If you would like to book a private reading, please look in the comments below, and we can go deeper into what's going on in your specific thing. But please like, share, and subscribe. I love some comments. Hit the alert button also at the bottom if you'd like to get some more alerts when these are starting to show up. I'm starting to put them as many as possible. So everybody have a great time and great day. Happy holidays, and I will see you soon.